Court Reporter with Stovall & Associates.
Hi, we're back with Town Board-elect Amy Riches. So anyway, before we went to commercial break, we were talking about question 2, rendering the Town Board into an advisory board, essentially washing away their ability to spend.
They bought it on themselves. You know, they didn't say to the people, oh, people, how would you like us to spend your money? No. The people sat there just like they did with PTO 46, which was the incorporation one. The people begged them, please don't do this, please don't do this. Did they listen to the people? No, they don't care. The people got fed up. That'd be that.
So, I guess that brings us to what are you looking for to do once you're sworn in?
I made campaign promises, and I intend to keep every one of them. So I'll give you an outline, and then we can go in depth if you want.
Okay.
I'm working very hard on making the Bob Roode Community Center where the community, the people that live in the community, do not have to pay for it. It is their community center. You want to give a deposit like $50 or $75, and then if everything is left perfect like it was when you got it, then you get your money back.
When did the town become accustomed to charging people for the use of the community center?
I think, I'm not sure the exact date, but I think it was right after it was remediated.
Okay.
Now, the people sold bonds to get this community center. They built the community center. I mean,
was it funded entirely on those bonds sold?
I'm not sure about that, but I think so.
Okay.
And I'll tell you, it really is the people's community center. And I want to see, and I have asked to see this, on Petrack Park. Now, do they get one electric bill, or is there a separate electric bill for the Bob Roode Community Center? And if there is, I want to see it, okay? Because they said that they have to charge in order to pay the utilities. Okay, so let me see. Show me proof, because I'm telling you it's not right, okay?
What would be the reason for this new fee to be associated with people within the community to use it? Is it because now all of a sudden they have to make back that debt that they weren't able to cover it in bonds? Or is this the ability of, say, a town manager to put a little bit more money in the town's pocket?
I think that's it, the latter, because the Bob Roode Community Center, I believe, was originally built in either 1964 or 1965. It's been there a long time. Okay, but that's just part of it, because I can go back to that. I told people I would try to protect their wells. Water is a main issue out here. It's a very, very serious issue. There are already people who are having to drill their wells deeper. You can only put so many straws in this beautiful glass of water. I would like to have a moratorium on growth, okay? Not growth per se, on building. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm not against business. I want all the business we can have. I'm talking building. I want a moratorium on building. Now, what does that do? That does 3 things. Number 1, it keeps us rural. That's a very good thing. Number 2, our property values go up, because if you want to live in this charming, beautiful community that is rural, then you're going to have to buy an existing home, because very few of them are going to be built per year if this is if I can accomplish what I want. Okay. And the third thing that it accomplishes is it protects our wells and it protects our water. See, a lot of people don't realize, say Southern Nevada Water Authority, I'm sure you've all heard of them. People don't realize they're not a government agency. They are a business like any other business. And they go after everybody's water.
We're coming under fire right now for fraudulent business practices.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
That's true.
But you know why they never come after us for our water? Because we don't have any, and we wouldn't sell it to them anyway, because we don't want to be a ghost town. We need our water for our people. Okay, so I'm working on that. I'm working on the Bob Roode Community Center. I am also working on, let me tell you, I did a tour of the parks on the 15th of this month. I took my little legal pad, and like I told Mr. Kohlberger, I said, let me be your eyes, because you guys are spread very thin. So let me see what I see that needs to be fixed, because when we had the fall festival, I was very embarrassed because none of the bathroom stall doors closed right. Well, I think one did. Most of them were missing parts. And that's kind of embarrassing, both in the Bob Roode Community Center and out. So I did a tour of 5 parks. Well, I have several pages of things that I want to see fixed. I gave them till February 1st because of the holidays and because, there's a lot going on. I want to be fair. I'm not trying to pin anything on anybody. I simply said, let me be your eyes. These are not things you would pick up normally. Okay, so we have agreed to fix them on February 1st. Now, they tell me there's a lot of vandalism. I said, you know what? I don't care. Fix it. And then if they get vandalized, then we'll go from there. Now, one of the things that I found out, we have bleachers in the parks. Mm-hmm. Okay, these bleachers have like a fencey thing with fence post things on 3 sides. So like if you go back like this or something, you don't fall. The fencey thing holds you up. Well, only some of our bleachers have that. I said, why is that? Well, because those cost $8,000. I thought I was going to have heart failure right there. $8,000, it looks like $300 worth of fencing stuff. Well, they say it's got to be regulation. Okay, fine, got to be regulation. I'm having a conference call with Mr. Kohlberger. I'm not sure I know the insurance company. I think it's called Pull Pact. Michael Sullivan, the finance guy, and myself. And what I want to find out is this. If we duplicate it, exact same strength of fencing, everything, only we don't pay $8,000 for it. We do it ourselves and probably get done for under $1,000 each. Will you please still insure us? And I will find out the answer to that because that's very important.
So you think that essentially some of the spending that's gone on in the local level has just been a drain or a waste?
Oh, it is so out of control. It is so out of control. Let me tell you something. Now, okay, let's just talk about $844,000 for soccer parks. Now, granted, I don't really know. I wasn't privy how bad we need those soccer parks in hard economic times or we don't need them. But I will tell you this, before I bought soccer parks, I'd make sure that the bathroom stall doors, both in the men's room and ladies' room, worked at all the parks.
We're going to take our second break.
Okay.
We'll be right back after this commercial.
Okay.
Court reporter with Stovall and Associates.